26 වෙනිදා මේ මුළු මිහිතලයම කම්පා වුණු දිනයක්. ඉන්දියන් සාගරයේ ඇති වුණු භූමිකම්පාව මුළු මහත් ලෝකෙටම දැනුණා. භෞතිකව මේ ගෝලය සෙලවීමකට ලක් කළා පමණක් නොවේ. අපි හැමෝගෙම හදවත් සසල කළා. අපි හැමෝගෙම හදවත් සෙලවීමකට ලක් කළා. මියගිය ලක්ෂ සංඛ්‍යාත ජීවිත අතර ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අපිට දසදහස් සංඛ්‍යාත ජීවිත ප්‍රමාණයක් අහිමි වුණා. එතෙන් සිට ලංකාවේ අපි මේ ස්වභාවික විපත් පිළිබඳව වෙනත්ම මානයකින් හිතන්න කටයුතු කළා. එතෙන් සිට අද දක්වාම අපේ රට තුළ සිද්ධ වෙන බොහෝ ස්වභාවික විපත්වලදී සිදුවන මරණ, හානි, අවම වන තැනට අපට කටයුතු කරන්න පුළුවන් ශක්තිය ලැබුණා. ඒ සියල්ල ලැබුණේ ජාත්‍යන්තරව ඔබ හැමෝගෙම ලැබුණු අතහිත නිසායි. එවන් වටපිටාවක, එවන් පසුබිමක රයිම්ස් 4 වන අමාත්‍ය සමුළුව ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පැවැත්වීම අපේ රටට ගෞරවයක් යයි මා විශ්වාස කරනවා. මගේ මීළඟ ගෞරවනීය ආරාධනය අපේ රටේ ගරු අග්‍රාමාත්‍යතුමියට, අද මෙහි ප්‍රධාන ආරාධිත අමාත්‍යයට. මගේ ආරාධනය ශ්‍රී ලංකා ප්‍රජාතාන්ත්‍රික සමාජවාදී ජනරජයේ ගරු අග්‍රාමාත්‍ය ආචාර්ය හරිනි අමරසූරිය මැතිණියනි, ඔබතුමියට මේ අභිමානවත් අවස්ථාව අමතන්න.
Ladies and gentlemen, now at the 4th Ministerial Conference, to make the inaugural address, I would like to invite the Honorable Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, Prime Minister of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka.
Thank you very much. Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Salam, good morning. Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Livestock, Land and Irrigation, K.D. Lalkantha, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Deputy Ministers, Excellencies, High Commissioners and Ambassadors, Heads of Delegations from RIMES member countries, foreign diplomats, representatives of the United Nations, representatives of the World Bank, Asian Development Bank, Regional Integrated Multi-Hazard Early Warning System RIMES organization, and representatives of other institutions, ladies and gentlemen. It is a real privilege and an honor to deliver the inaugural address at this landmark event. The proposal to host the 4th Ministerial Conference of RIMES in Sri Lanka was first put forward and seconded during the 3rd Ministerial Conference held in Papua New Guinea in 2017. Although this important gathering could not take place until now due to various challenges, including the global COVID-19 pandemic and Sri Lanka's economic crisis, we are grateful to all institutions, especially RIMES, the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Land and Irrigation, the Department of Irrigation, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism for their unwavering support in making this event a reality today. Sri Lanka, an island of approximately 65,000 square kilometers, is known for its natural beauty. Yet, due to its geographical location and varied terrain, it remains highly vulnerable to natural disasters. Among these, the 2004 tsunami stands out as the most devastating in recent memory, claiming nearly 40,000 lives. The economic and social repercussions of this tragedy continue to reverberate, and the emotional trauma endured by children who lost parents, siblings who lost each other, parents who lost their children, is a pain that words can hardly convey, one that still endures and one that I know some of you here also experienced. It is now widely acknowledged that the absence of an effective early warning system was a key factor contributing to the scale of the disaster. As a small island nation, Sri Lanka remains exposed to the threat of large-scale natural hazards such as earthquakes originating in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific region. Sri Lanka is endowed with abundant water resources, with 103 river basins originating from elevations as high as 2,524 meters above sea level and flowing into the Indian Ocean. Our annual rainfall, ranging from approximately 2,000 millimeters to 3,005 millimeters, nourishes our agriculture and sustains ecosystems. However, these same conditions contribute to recurring flood events that inflict severe damage on residential areas, industrial facilities, schools, highways, and public utilities, resulting in substantial economic losses year after year. While flooding is a natural phenomenon, its impact has been significantly intensified by unplanned and unsustainable development initiatives. Infrastructure projects that ignore ecological considerations, including the obstruction of natural drainage paths, deforestation, and the encroachment of the wetlands, have increased the frequency and severity of floods across urban and rural regions. Additionally, poorly designed irrigation schemes and rapid urban expansion without adequate water management have further worsened the situation. These challenges have led to avoidable displacement, agriculture decline, and long-term disruption to livelihoods. These underscore the urgent need for environmentally responsible planning and community-driven disaster risk management strategies that prioritize resilience, sustainability, and long-term well-being over short-term economic gains. Additionally, landslides caused by excessive rainfall lead to loss of life and force the government to make considerable annual investments in the relocation of communities and the development of related infrastructure. Although such events are commonly classified as natural disasters, their impact is greatly exacerbated by human actions and decisions, both at the government and community levels. Recognizing this, and with the valuable support of institutions such as the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, JICA, the World Meteorological Association, and RIMES, the government of Sri Lanka has made significant investments in disaster risk reduction and early warning systems. These initiatives include the enhancement of forecasting capacities within the Department of Irrigation and the Department of Meteorology, which are already yielding positive results. Moreover, the effects of climate change, particularly those linked to greenhouse gas emissions, such as carbon dioxide and methane, have disrupted traditional agricultural practices and the livelihoods of countless Sri Lankans. As a result, addressing climate-induced disasters has become an urgent national priority. This may not be directly relevant to the topic that we are discussing today, but given that we are a gathering of people interested in agriculture, I also thought it is worth mentioning that the importance of looking at the proper management of pesticides in agriculture. As we know, this is an important aspect of managing both the health of our soil and also the health of our farmers, and this is also something that is environmentally extremely sensitive. In this context, the role of RIMES is truly invaluable. Its efforts are instrumental in safeguarding Sri Lankan society from disaster risks and in contributing to sustainable and resilient development. I wish RIMES continued success in its mission, and I reaffirm our commitment to strengthening our collaboration for the benefit of both Sri Lanka and the broader global community. In conclusion, I extend my sincere appreciation to the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Land and Irrigation under the leadership of the Honourable Minister K.D. Lal Kantha for taking the initiative to organize this important conference. I also wish to recognize the Department of Irrigation, which celebrates its 125th anniversary in May 2025. And on a personal note, where my grandfather first worked when it started 125 years ago, and all other government institutions and partners who have contributed to making this event a success. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed your stay in Sri Lanka and that this conference is successful and meaningful for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your insightful address, Honorable Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, Prime Minister of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka.